I want to tell you something that happened to me a few days ago. Something I honestly cannot explain, but I also don't feel like I need to. For 4 years, I have been trying to purchase a home. The thing standing between me and that dream was $45,000 I needed for a down payment. I've tried, I've planned, I've stressed, I've cried for 4 years. And a few days ago, I literally just hit a wall. I was frustrated, I was exhausted, and I did something I've done many times since losing my husband, Vic. I talked to him out loud. And I said, Vic, I really need you to work this out for me. I was at my wit's end. I was over it. I was done. I had been trying for so long. About an hour later, I got a text from the owner of that house. And she told me in that conversation that she would sell me the house with no down payment. I cried because that was not a coincidence. I know without a doubt that that was Vic. I want to be honest with you about one thing. I didn't get to a place where I could even receive that moment overnight. Vic passed almost 10 years ago. July 5th will be 10 years, 2026. Grief has a way of wrapping itself around you so completely that you cannot see anything beyond the pain. In those 10 years, I was diagnosed with major depression, PTSD, anxiety. I had a child who attempted suicide, who has been dealing with major depression himself, that we were both diagnosed with after the passing of Vic. I've been so stuck to where I've been suicidal. I didn't know what to do. I felt many days like just getting up and leaving, not knowing where I'm going, but also not knowing what else I could take in life. And that hopelessness can make you completely numb to everybody, to everything, and to every situation daily in life. It can make you numb to connections that are still there and still working on your behalf. But you are so blind that you can't see past the devastating grief day in and day out. Becoming a survivor in progress means that you're not over it. You're not supposed to be. Grief will stay with you for the rest of your life. It means that you're figuring it out day by day and slowly, sometimes without even realizing that you are figuring it out, that you are surviving in progress. And you begin to move from that place of just surviving to a place where you can actually feel the love that never left. That's when the moments like mine and Vic's become possible. Not because the grief is gone, but because you've made just enough space to notice that the connection never left. That journey, that slow, linear, deeply personal journey is exactly what I built the V.I.C.T.O.R pathway for. It's named after Vic, and it's a 6-step framework that doesn't ask you to move on or check boxes or follow a timeline. It just walks alongside you at your pace through validating your loss, identifying everything grief actually took from you, and eventually rebuilding a life that honors who and what mattered. The free guide is available right now. And if it resonates, the full workbook goes even deeper with reflections and exercises designed to meet you exactly where you are. If you're somewhere in that valley right now, if you are stuck and you can't see past the devastating weight of grief, I want you to know that the connection you had with the person you lost did not end. It literally transformed. And you You are a survivor in progress. The paperwork for that house that I've been working toward for 4 years has already started. We are expected to close by August 1st, 2026. And Vic, I thank you from the absolute bottom of my heart. Download the free Victor Pathway Guide. The link is in the bio and in the caption.